Yo, what's up, it's your boy GsnaGs. We are back, something different now. So we are doing Play Now Online series, trying to get to the Hall of Fame League, the GOAT League as we call it. So we're gonna switch the overlay and we're gonna tune into it right away. We're gonna start with the gameplay. Like up the stream means a lot for the channel. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully it works. Okay. Yo, good luck. Let's see which team should we play with. Type in the chat if you have a specific team you want me to play with. Yeah, let's go with Atlanta. I'm trying to use the tier 3 team so we get as much points as possible. Yeah, I'm doing the new series. Okay, he picked the Rockets. I'm gonna go with Atlanta. I'm gonna stay with them. I don't care. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna try to do an upset. Okay, let's pick the jerseys. I got these jerseys. Okay, the lineup is gonna be okay. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna change the lineup. I'm gonna let it be like it is. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the tip goes to Houston.
Now I'm gonna turn my light on.
Şengün.
I was trying to turn off the light on the stream of my camera, but I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Let's go to defensive settings. No hedge. Okay, let's go.
Both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions.
Hit it.
Tonight,
Damn.
whoever
Not
can
gonna get
win
the
that
first shot.
guard battle will probably go home with the W.
He scored.
Certainly the headliner tonight. 4-3.
He scored already.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Out to the right wing.
Dunk it.
And he drives in.
Yes, sir. Rishisher.
Powered down with
Rishisher with the dunk.
What a move by the light-footed rookie. Rishisher
Yes, sir.
driving in to get a bucket.
Van Vliet.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Give me a
Oh,
steal.
good piece of it.
Get it.
It's stolen by a Kongwu.
Fast break. Okongwu.
Finish. Oh,
Thankfully,
that's done by
he's
Kongwu.
fast. Faster than Clint Capella.
Great recognition. Understanding that one is all him.
Yeah, beating
If that will be
everyone up
Capella in the
court.
old games, we wouldn't be able to finish that. For sure.
Now here's Green. Here's Şengün. Good
Nah,
D
he's not
by
gonna
Kongwu.
bully.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
Shot.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're
Okay, good foul.
scrappy, they're
foul.
hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
And Houston has possession.
We can let him
Point
shoot.
game.
It's okay. Okay, he's gonna play with Şengün.
Oh, nice
Yeah, he's
fake,
gonna
but the
constantly-
layup's off the mark.
We're gonna constantly play with him.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Wide open.
No,
Thompson pulls it
gotta
in.
learn the jump shots.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look.
That is gonna
That's
be the
when
biggest
he's gotta
problem
knock
in these
down.
games. Because I'm playing with the new teams.
The rebound by Atlanta.
You gotta learn the
He
jump
just
shots.
hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection.
Another one.
Set up
They're gonna
for
need a
success.
timeout. They
And
need a
setting the
timeout.
tempo with an assertive move like
Yes, sir. He's looking for the better gameplay than that.
where was the defense on that play?
Not a
when
good
you
start
are
for him.
the aggressor this early, it is
Okay, let's go.
intimidating.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Şengün. Will it go? And
Yeah, okay,
Şengün
that's a good
throw
drop
it
step.
down.
Nice find by Thompson. pace. You know, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Now here's Okongwu. Here's Johnson. Oh,
I don't know why he's jumping on defense.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Yeah, he's an off-baller. He's an off-baller.
Oh, the dunk by
As you can see, he's not guarding anything.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
It's a foul. Good stop.
And coach, with Okongwu
Good
adding
stop.
a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor, he can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would
Damn,
you
good
assess
stuff.
Trae Young's
This
team?
is not
Well,
good.
they're always solid offensive teams. Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing
Oh,
improvement.
stop.
Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers.
It's a good foul.
It's mistakes.
You saw the
and
mismatch.
You have to try to break
saw the
continually.
mismatch.
Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Young.
Good cut.
Still no points.
Good cut.
And Rizashe gets it to go.
It's always good to see Rizashe mixing it up down low.
Outside Eason to the paint. And out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
Atlanta will have it.
Let's try to extend the lead now. Let's try to extend the lead.
And Atlanta has possession. 6-point lead. To the inside. Okongwu
sir.
with the bucket. Okongwu's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from
Stop.
point-blank
No easy
range.
buckets.
You gotta
Rather
like
make
how
him go to the
energetic
free-
Jabari
to
Smith
the free
is.
throw.
A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
First free throw is good. Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the
10-1.
23.
Almost.
Decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And you watch
Shot.
Dyson Daniels on the floor, coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes. Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
Now Whitmore.
Come on,
Yet to
Trey.
see
You
a
gotta do
basket.
better than that.
Here's Şengün. And
Yes, sir.
it's
That's a
Campbell
violation.
Lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Camping there.
Here's Young. It's a 5-point game. There's the drive. Here's Daniels.
Greeny.
What a play! He drains
Yes,
it
sir.
at the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
8-point lead for the Rockets. I mean, for
And
the
thanks again
Hawks.
for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Okongwu. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Smith left side. Pass to Whitmore. Clock at 6.
With the. You gotta stop
3-pointer.
in his face.
Okongwu with
Yes,
the
sir.
rebound. Atlanta leading by 8. Inside. Here's Johnson.
No, what?
Target at the rim. Oh, Deflected. And here's Houston. Şengün with it. 6 points for him. It's a one-on-one situation. And he
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a alley.
Incredible.
You're gonna take a timeout.
Energy in transition.
You're gonna take a timeout.
Defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great
Just shoot.
dividends on the break.
Another steal.
And a fast break now for the Hawks.
Congo.
Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
We gotta watch out.
Turning
Never
great
set a screen.
defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Ain't no way.
Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks lead by 12. Here's Daniels.
It's
Oh, and he
N1.
got fouled on his way up.
Almost
He'll head to the line to
scoring
shoot
the
two.
N1 here.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
Damn,
One of
that's
the
a
most
best season.
exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor.
Good bucket.
He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Stripped away. And that one is hammered home.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Outside Eason. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Eason. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. Here's Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's a Kongwu.
Damn.
And he was fouled while in the act of
Great
shooting,
stuff.
so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Tari Easton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league,
Shot.
who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
It's stolen by a Kongwu. Here's Daniels. Kept alive. Johnson. And terrific work
Gonna
on the
switch.
offensive glass.
We're gonna switch
as
to
he
the
picks
bench.
up the deuce.
Bench lineup.
I mean, he's ignoring the
We're
scoreboard.
gonna switch
He
to
just
the bench
keeps
lineup.
coming at
They're
him.
clean to
You
their
have
lane.
to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Rockets trail by
The
19.
Buffkin with the crazy haircut.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Over to the wing. Back to Smith.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Shepard. To win the drought. And it's going to be a
Stop.
24-second violation. They turn it over. Atlanta leading by 19. Fires from deep.
Young, yes
Nice
sir.
start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And
Good
for
shot.
the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Easton. And he parries his first look. And here in the second quarter of
score
action,
like that.
as we approach 4 minutes played. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's
Damn.
Reed Shepard.
Yeah,
Good
BA.
stuff.
His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around
Another
game is confidence,
greedy.
great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. .43 seconds left in the half. Here's Smith. Outside Whitmore. The three is up. Ooh, Levert with some nice D. There's the three.
Oh, come
It's
on.
hauled in by Houston. Down low. Here's Whitmore. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And there's the call on
He's gonna
top.
foul. He's gonna quit. Is he quitting? Oh, he quit. We got the 3 points, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we got the 3 points. Okay. Got the new guy here too. You got the Raptors, Boston. Can pick the Boston. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I'm gonna go with OKC actually. I'm gonna go with OKC. If he picks Boston, I'm going with OKC. Okay, let's see. 5 seconds. Let's see how he plays. Change uniforms. He's got black ones. That's it. I'm gonna set his lineups. "35 seconds, and we're gonna load in. She doesn't press ready. Okay, he's ready. 3 seconds before the shot clock. Before no escape. Okay, let's see. Okay, got moderate. That's it.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines.
A pass.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's how you like to start the game. Boom, straight to the bucket for the easy deuce.
No, watch out.
And something that makes SGA so
Damn, okay.
dangerous on
Stop.
offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
What? There's a blocking foul? Okay, we
It's
got
good,
an
and
N1.
there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free
That's what you
throw.
get for playing
How
off ball.
many young 7-footers have a floater game? I mean, Holmgren is just unreal.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Damn.
Another shot. That's to Holmgren. With the second effort. Boston
Another
pulls it in.
brick.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Holmgren.
Good
And so
block.
he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a
It's not a
pair.
foul.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems
Yo, what's up,
understated
Quick
and
Fit?
soft-spoken.
You don't like
That's just him, isn't it?
the Celtics? Yeah, me too.
Tatum has a
We're on the
quiet
same page then.
confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud.
I don't
or
like the
act out.
Celtics.
He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And just over a minute played here to start the game.
Damn.
And stolen by Brown.
It's a bad pass.
Boston, no good that time either.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much
Have
resistance.
to go for a
either.
layup.
And so it's Porzingis
My
with
go-to
it.
team
Brings
is
it up
probably
for the Boston
OKC,
Celtics.
or my favorite team, the Lakers.
Yeah, loose coverage
in real
by
life.
defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
But OKC is really good in this team.
Slams it in.
NBA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Good move.
That one goes in. Holmgren's got 5 points.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player,
Yeah, my
his
go-to
body control
team
and
is
awareness are
OKC
off the
probably,
charts.
or my favorite real-life team, the Lakers.
Hartenstein pulls it in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him, what makes Kristaps
Oh,
Porzingis
come
such
on.
a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way
Yeah,
problem.
I feel
It'll be
amazing
interesting to see
about
how they
this
play
trade.
tonight.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Alan.
Cannot wait for the next season.
And
Cannot
it's
wait for
Holmgren
the next
missing.
season.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Now here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game.
Move. Cooking
Banked it in off
in the
glass.
post.
7 points in the game.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Here's Tatum. And
Good dunk.
finished off by Tatum.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
No, I'm trying to go for a layup.
And GsnaGsYT missing. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Three-pointer, Holiday. Williams grabs the board. Outside, GsnaGsYT. 1:14 left to play in the first.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Good cut.
touch off the glass.
They need a timeout.
The D can't allow GsnaGsYT to
They
get
need a timeout.
this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here.
Okay, we
Wants a
got
few
Joe
moments
taking
to
a timeout.
regroup with his
Boston
players.
trying to regroup. Yeah, of course. I want to see both playing healthy, so I like all the players to be healthy because then you can really see who's the top dog.
1:10 left in the first.
Because these injuries, a lot
And here's
they
Brown for three.
it breaks up the player potential.
Here's Hauser. He's off on the layup.
A lot of careers get ruined,
Thunder with a lead.
so I don't never like that.
GsnaGsYT. That one falls.
I never liked that
Second
about the
make in
injuries.
5 attempts.
The wasted
amazing
potential.
find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Shot.
And that one's good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the
What?
looks he needs.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh,
Here's
got him.
GsnaGsYT.
Damn.
Dunk by GsnaGsYT.
That's an ankle breaker by the MVP.
GsnaGsYT lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Brown.
Damn, I tried to go for a
His
steal.
second make in 5 attempts. Oklahoma City leading by 3. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the big finish
Okay,
by
5-point lead.
Holmgren.
Yeah, the
me
defense
that.
making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push
Ah, I
him
should have
further
made
out
that.
than this.
Come on, Shy.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play
No.
balances that out.
Bad pass.
And so
Okay,
it's
he
Chet
thankfully
Holmgren
broke that.
making things happen with the Thunder.
Come on, let's see.
Hunting for opportunities,
By the
leading
way,
with
quick
9
feed,
points.
press that follow button, means a lot for the channel. And whoever's watching on YouTube, press that like button.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play.
Come on, let's go.
And from what
3-point
we've seen
lead.
from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's GsnaGsYT. And slam dunk by GsnaGsYT.
Yeah, Pritchard cannot guard that guy.
Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Thunder leading by 5.
No.
Williams misses. And here are the Celtics. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", both good size
God,
and
Holmgren.
plays both ends of the court.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Tatum. Right wing. Back to Pritchard. Horford with it. Fires it from 18. No good, off the front rim.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
It's Dort on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
We're gonna take another timeout.
Slam looks second nature. Once Dort sees
Good
a
cut.
launching pad, he's ready to take off.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston making a switch here. Celtics trail by 9.
Damn, should have steal the ball.
Tatum like a freight train coming.
Good block.
Holmgren with the block.
Good chase down.
I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren
Both ends of the court.
away shots just like this.
Dominating.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Damn, should have get another one.
Better job executing offensively.
Hartenstein, good
moving the
read.
ball and creating high percentage looks.
Holmgren inside. Tries again.
What?
Boston pulls it in. Here's Hauser. No points yet. To end the run. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
No,
This past
go
offseason,
finish at the
OKC
rim.
decided to move on from their
Why would you go
first
for it, a
round pick,
floater?
Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021.
Stop.
Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Outside, Williams. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And he is stronger than he
Complete
looks.
bucket getter.
Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Celtics trail by 13. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Boston again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to...
Yes, sir. Dunk that.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Still.
And stolen by Hartenstein. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Tatum. Right side, Holiday. Shoots over Holmgren. And the basket by Holiday.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
Down low. Here's Williams.
Almost.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline.
No, come on.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Dort. Lets a floater go.
Damn.
Can't get the layup. Celtics trail by 15. Outside Porzingis.
Gustav.
Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Oklahoma City leading by 17. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the big
Easy
finish
bucket.
by Holmgren.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's White. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
And Drew
Damn,
Holiday
they're gonna
gets
foul.
the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Okay, we got the bench in.
7 seconds left in the second quarter.
Good move.
Mitchell.
4.4
And the
seconds.
layup is good
19-point
off the
lead.
glass. Mitchell's got his first points in this one.
They've settled into this game. You can see
Ain't no way.
offense is on
They're not
fire.
hitting that.
Yeah, and that is key for
They're
them.
not hitting that, my guy.
Continuing to build out this lead.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Now we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday.
Good
Fearsome
move.
at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will. He is a problem.
That's a foul?
on a nightly basis.
Okay.
And
Blocking foul.
Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Caruso left side. And Jaylen
Another
Brown
foul.
gets a whistle
He's
that
nervous.
time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. To the inside.
No, Williams.
Stolen by
Come on.
Porzingis.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal
Got
up
to the
the
basket. Thankfully, he got the steal.
Make them
He redeemed
earn
himself
points in
immediately.
the paint.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start
Hate
this
him.
half.
Long range.
Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder
No,
what
we're
he's
gonna go.
thinking right now.
Move
He's
slowly.
not shooting the ball well, and shots like
We are not
that
in a
only
hurry.
hurt his team more.
That's
And
foul.
the foul is called.
It'll be a
missed it,
green.
So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Damn.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd
Okay,
get a
that's a
better
foul.
game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts the
Good
play
move.
and
Good
what
lay.
doesn't.
And the bucket is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
No.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And it's a Celtics ball. Here's White. Shoots over Caruso. And miss after miss right now. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They've only
Good
allowed
pass.
2 points
Sharing
so
the
far
ball.
in the second
26-point lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Should have been a block.
Unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Caruso.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years?
Damn, I should have held it more.
24-win team to the top
Because
seed.
that slow jump shot.
BA. The Thunder
By the way,
drafted
whoever's
well.
watching, press
They
that
gave
like
those
button,
picks
means a lot for the
lots of
channel.
playing time. Plus, they made some some fantastic trades.
Ain't no way.
Don't forget, OKC still has
Shoot him,
a
foul.
boatload of picks.
And you look at Jalen Brown, Graham. Not many wings.
Ball don't lie.
He
That's
had.
why he missed the free throw.
Jalen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall
Missed the
too.
second one.
It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team
Got him
together.
jumping.
Yeah, the Celtics'
I got it.
consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Ain't no way.
Fought through contact.
He
Hit the
hit that
shot.
like that?
Will go to the line.
Damn.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw no good for Brown.
There are so many different roles Jalen Brown can take on for his team.
Got him leaning.
Here's Mitchell.
Yes, sir.
Mitchell with the slam.
Mitchell.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. The kick to Tatum. Over Williams. Here's Brown.
Stop.
No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Caruso.
Wallace.
To the paint. Here's Williams.
Good one, Williams. Even though he's such shorter than Porzingis, will make him
Refusing
score
to take a break, even with a nice lead.
over
He
the
just
long arms of
continued to
Porzingis.
attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on
Brown.
the road, it's impressive.
Here's Brown.
Ain't no way.
Caruso grabs the board. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Wallace.
Got him leading with a shortest player on the court.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Horford. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Caruso. Horford for three. Caruso grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Mitchell.
Let's go for a pick and roll.
Williams with the
Pick and roll
screen.
action.
And Mitchell
Yes,
with
sir.
the slam.
Fake the
All he
pick and
needed
roll and
was a
just
little
dunked it.
separation. So effective.
Gonna put a start
The
the scene
path
for
put
the
him in
last quarter.
position for a prime time dunk.
Finish this
Well,
game
give
off.
credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Brown. Horford outside.
5 seconds.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The
3
Celtics
seconds.
got to hurry here.
Shoot it.
Here's Brown.
That's a brick.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great
That's a
D.
brick.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And
Poster.
slam
Put him on a
dunk by
poster.
Julius Alexander.
Credit
Yeah,
them for
thanks,
making
Blaze.
the right
Thanks,
halftime
Blaze. There's a lot for the channel.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on
Great
a tear
pick and roll
here in the
action.
third quarter.
Last quarter now. We're gonna
And
put
so
our
it's
starters
the
in.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah,
with
thanks,
a
Blaze.
gigantic
This is a
33-point
great pick
lead
and
at
roll
the
action.
close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt
Working
the
pretty good in
opposition,
this game, so
playing
I'm
inspired
gonna use
defense.
it every time I have the chance to. Yeah, it means a lot, Blaze. It means a lot. Press that like button. It means a lot for the channel.
And 1 quarter to go in a game
Trying to
that,
get
to this point,
some
has
people
not
here.
been an evenly fought contest.
Okay. So we got the opponent, he quit before the last quarter, so we got another quit. We're gonna go and play the game again. Look for another opponent. Yeah, we are trying to get as many people here watching this stream, so it'll mean a lot if people can share it. Okay, he is 3-1. Sky Smith. Okay, let's see. The Cavaliers. Should I go with the Kings? He's using Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, with Dallas. Let's go play with Dallas without Luka. Go AD and Kyrie. Let's see how they do in 2K together. We were robbed of seeing them play together this season, so I'm gonna see how it is in 2K. Hopefully they can stay healthy next season. Okay, let's see. That's it. That's the lineup. Gafford at the 5. Our main man Gafford. Luka made him a all-star center almost when they play together.
Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Irving looking around. Inside. Here's Gafford.
Ooh, I see you.
Richards
Come on,
pulls it in.
finish it.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
What are you doing?
Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Oh, fights that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Davis
very good at baiting defenders,
dominating the
putting
paint.
their opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw
wide
line.
open.
So it's an underrated advantage.
Is that? That's a surprise.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me.
Davis
He
again.
talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And Coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on
was in
top of
space.
Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Davis again.
Thanks for that,
Go
Allie.
for it. 6-0.
Finished off by Davis.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor.
Dunks it.
Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations? Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive.
Another dunk.
How about that? from your
Davis
point guard,
went flying.
Playing big at the rim. Okay. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Richards with a screen. Beal. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Okay, I see you.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Damn, Thompson.
Thompson, no good. Here's
Looking.
Gafford. Washington outside.
Another pick.
6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3.
Oh, really?
Gets his second attempt to go.
That's a
Now
greeny.
he's 1 for 2.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Booker for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And Dallas with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the shot's good by Irving.
We're gonna take a timeout.
Irving's
He shook. He shook. Early lead. 13-2. What is he gonna do? How is he gonna respond? Let's see. How is he gonna respond?
got 5 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Phoenix making a switch here. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. But just watching him, Davis is still
Hit
an
it.
all-NBA
Damn,
caliber player,
Thompson.
capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Beal. Screen by O'Neal. Some room here for Beal. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Damn, another
Here's
break.
Washington.
What?
Oh, Booker with a block. And they get it back. Washington's
I thought
shot
he's
is
gonna
good.
go for the poster.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been
Apparently
the
not.
difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low.
Yeah,
Right
okay,
now,
he
they
was
are
wide
playing
open.
bully basketball.
There was no defense by me.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Irving.
Kyrie.
Oh, Bucker with a block. And he recovers it. Outside Davis. Here's Washington.
Yes, sir. Great pass.
And Washington powers it through.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Durant with the bucket.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he
Ooh,
simply
cook him.
can't shoot over.
Cook him.
Oh, it's stolen.
So close. So close
Pass to
to a
Richards.
highlight.
Here's Booker. No good on the shot. Davis with the defensive effort. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And here comes the break. Durant's shot is off.
Davis with another stop here.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game.
Damn, that's a block.
And they get it back. Gafford, the open look.
Damn, what is that jump
Ball
shot?
short that time.
Gafford.
And so it's
Ain't no
Dallas.
way I'm gonna
They
shoot
lead
again
by
with
11
him.
as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to
Got the ugliest jump shot I ever saw on
And so far, through
2K25.
one quarter, it's been a lopsided game.
But
We'll see if
I
that
didn't play
changes here in the
this
second.
game a lot, so
Well,
pro-
guys,
there's
we've seen
probably
a
even more
confident-looking Mavericks team out
worse
there.
jump shots
Well, they clearly came into this
of the
game
active players.
sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it
Good
keeps
move.
everyone engaged.
But he gets the
in other
rebounds.
areas
That's
as
his
well.
job. That's how he's
This
in the
guy
league.
is just working his tail off
That's
on
why
the
he's
boards.
in the
You
league.
Love the effort, love the energy.
Lets it fly. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Dallas leading by 13.
This guy is
Of course,
doing
one
just
place
size
you
up,
see this Dallas team show
contested,
up is in the hustle step.
expecting to go in.
This version of the Dallas Mavericks is
I know
as
it's
tough
RNG
and
these
as
days,
gritty
but
and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
cannot
Well,
hit
there's
it
an
every time.
unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
I know it's RNG this year, but they're not gonna hit it every time.
2 for 5 now.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball.
Okay, we still got the stamina. We can play the
Suns making
starting
a switch here.
5.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Jones feels it out. Out to Beal. Plumlee a screen. Top of the key. Beal, no good. And it's the
Yes,
Mavericks
sir.
ball.
Good move.
That one
Davis.
falls. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Yes, sir. Gonna left. He gonna left. Got another quit. Let's continue. Let's continue with the games. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's go with New York. Yo, what's up? What's up? Let's see with the Knickerbockers. Let's see how it goes. Oh, with the Lakers. He's gonna play with the Lakers. Okay, I can definitely play that. Yeah, I can go with that. It's his first game in this game mode, so. Yo, Abzilla plays, means a lot. Means a lot, Abzilla. But what do you mean with the patience? With the game or? You mean patience with this game or? What do you mean?
O şey ya. Efsaneler o.
What do you mean Abzilla?
O efsane takımlar da var.
Okay, let's see. Wait a second, I just gotta lower the audio here. Where is it? 5. The game in the game mode. There's also many players missing in the throwback teams. So many players are missing in the throwback teams. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm trying to play with the current NBA teams first, and then just play with the throwback ones. At the end, I'm just trying to play with every team in the game. That's my goal.
And our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. In the corner, it's Bridges.
Yeah, the end goal is to play with every team in the game.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can
Stop.
attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Now here's Brunson. After Luka Doncic,
Yes, sir.
the shot's good from Brunson.
Off the backboard.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
The three for
Yeah,
Doncic.
they didn't update this game mode.
Go either for Doncic.
It's the same as it was the first day of the game release.
How they got him a wide open look in space there.
It was the same as the game release.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close range shot.
Bounce pass from Reeves. And here is Doncic from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Brunson scanning the floor. It's Hart on the wing.
Hit it. Damn.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Just over a minute and a half played here in this. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it.
Ain't no way. Come on.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Towns.
Towns.
Tries again.
Finish it. Yes, sir.
Good.
Flexing.
Play chance here for him.
Towns.
Well, I tell
Too
you what,
strong.
So hard trying to corral Towns. He's
Look
got
at that.
Excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
And Clark, the debate
Damn,
around
good
Karl
conversion.
Is he
He has some long ass pass.
big of all
Get the
time?
free throw.
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's
He has some long
emphatic yes.
release. You gotta hold it for such a long time.
Has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
New York moving it around. The kick out to Towns.
No, come on. Try to pass it to
Here's Anunoby.
Anunoby
Driving to
at the three-pointer.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, the throwback teams, I cannot wait to test them out, but I'm trying to play with the current ones first. When I'm gonna get tired of the current teams, I'm just gonna. Oh, he left. Okay. When I'm gonna get tired on the current teams, I'm gonna just switch to the throwback and then like the all-time teams. When I'm higher in the league, I'm gonna switch it. So let's see how it goes. Okay, we got the team here. Let's go with the Raptors. Yeah, thanks. It was a quick win. We played, I think, what, 6 games, 5 games in this stream already in 1 hour, so it's a pretty good point collecting. We're on a good pace. Hopefully this guy stays a little bit longer, but to be honest, I just want to get the points. So on other side, I just want him to quit. Look at the jerseys. I didn't even know that they have these kind of jerseys. The Raptors. I know about the Vince Carter era jerseys, but this is like modern version of it. Oh, they switched it. They put the war jerseys on me. That's tough. The Husky jerseys. The empty Husky jerseys.
Here's Pirtle.
Good move.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game.
Yeah, the Bulls are pretty fun team to use.
Oh, yes, they are, BA.
I'm gonna try to use it in the next.
In these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud.
The next
players
game.
Are fired up. This will be fun. And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Let's a three
Oh,
fly.
come on.
Offensive
Good
rebound.
Good
Toronto
way.
shooting their initial free throws of the
Good
game
way.
here.
Damn, I mistimed it. You gotta practice these free throws.
Both free throws good from Barnes.
Everybody has a
You know,
different
Grant,
free
an
throw.
underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his
So
defense.
that's fun part
You're
of playing
spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen
game.
elevated intensity from him
Because
on that
everybody
end.
has a different animations, so
Denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as
Good
an
dunk.
effective stopper.
yeah, they got Brandon Ingram in a trade.
So easy for him.
So dope.
Pass the ball.
Raptors are pretty good
Stolen
team.
by quickly. On the wing quickly. Pirtle with the ball.
No, what am I
And it's cleared
doing?
by Vucevic.
Oh, come on.
Defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
I'm giving
Such a
him
skilled
chances.
big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams
Okay, let's see.
have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Launches it from deep.
Why is
Shot
he
by
shooting
Buzelis,
from
no
deep?
good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time,
I
maybe.
thought he was gonna block that.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a
Damn,
synonym
good steal
for
attempt.
bad shot.
And that one goes
No
out of
easy
bounds.
possessions.
Last touch by quickly.
Well, that's just
Trying
a
to lock him
careless
down.
pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasize boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to basics, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Damn, pull to
Here's Barnes.
get the
And it's Giddey
rebound.
with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And here's Ingram outside. Missed it. Now
Come
0 for 1
on.
in this game. The
He
Bulls
got
on
contested
offense.
for last second.
It's a 5-point game. Now Vucevic. It's good.
Okay, he can score that.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Damn, what are we doing?
Stolen by Giddey. Pass to
Giving him so
Vucevic.
many options and chances.
Here's Giddey. Fires away from way outside. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Grant, would you say the Raptors are
Bro,
in the
that's
process
crazy.
of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Get him out
Now
of
here's
here.
Ingram. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The offensive rebound.
Good
Here's
move.
Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense getting out hustled.
I don't know why when we always play bad players, we always start missing, like, and we stay in the game. That's like the confirmation
So
of the
Chicago going
RNG
with an
play.
almost entire new group here.
So it exists in this game, the RNG.
Jones with the ball, and it's Ingram
The
picking
games
him
like
up.
this shows us.
Pass to White, and the foul called
That's
on
another
Emmanuel
foul
quickly.
coming.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He's gonna flood out. He's gonna quit. I don't know what he's doing.
Toronto leading by 5.
He's gonna try to keep score buckets.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Hurdle with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The Sun move for 3. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Grabs the board and goes
Yeah,
right
they're
in
not
for the
gonna
putback.
update it.
Yeah, wanting to
They're
close
probably
the
gonna
gap.
change
Makes
some
sense to get
hours
aggressive on the glass
or
here.
add something, but it's not gonna be updated throughout the year for sure.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the
But it's a really fun
athleticism
mode,
of
and it's
Ingram.
like it
Exceptional
shows how
and
much of
skying
a
up
skill you
for
have
slams.
because you have to play with all the positions and like low
Wing
overalls.
shot on the way.
It's not like my team.
Smith no good.
When you get to 100 overall cards, everybody can play with a 100, but what about like
There's the foul.
75?
It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first
So,
quarter
yeah.
of the game.
Hopefully they do something about it, but I just want the tournaments to be put in the game, you know, like even the OS tournament or something like that. Hopefully they put it something for the Samsung, because like I have Google Pixel phone, so I cannot use the OS tournament. It's only for the iPhone. They're like online tournaments. Okay, Team R. That's a pretty good player probably because he has only one loss. It's a pretty good player. Okay, he's playing with Boston. Then we go Denver. Then we go Denver. I'm not letting you... I'm not trying to make it hard on myself, so... When I see tier 1 teams, I just go with tier 1 and that's it. Okay, we're gonna go with... Okay, let's put white and then see if... what jersey they're gonna give us. Okay, let's see. We got freelance 5 out. Okay, moderate. That's it.
We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on two.
Okay, they put me some random ass blue jerseys, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, he got some settings. So he knows what he's doing. At least it looks like it, so he's doing some settings, so he's not, I think, for the first time playing this game.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
Okay,
And
he
joining us
scores immediately.
courtside, reporter David Aldridge.
Oh, they gave me the OG blue ones.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's gonna have the advantage and able to finish that one.
Come on.
Here's Jokic.
Wow, okay.
Porzingis with the block.
I think this is gonna be a fun game.
Brown outside. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Back to Brown. It's up a three. Rebound by the Nuggets. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason.
On ball defense, that's how we do it on our channel.
Easier said though than done.
Here's Tatum.
No, that was a clear block. I actually timed it.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year, he is a model of
I actually timed it.
across the board. The numbers are
That's
pretty
crazy.
similar, and the
Okay, let's
effort
lock in.
never wanes.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going
Still
on,
early.
breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtics because they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Going
Fuck, the fuck.
Two
They
free
tried to
throws
make
coming
Tatum
up
fall out.
and the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like
Shot.
that. That's your only option.
Denver shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Damn, that's not good.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play.
Yes, sir.
Look out!
Give me that.
I see you. A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an
That's
agile
good.
big who just throws
It's out of
it
bounds.
down.
Jokic pushed him. By the way, whoever's watching, give it a like for the channel, it means a lot.
Send it over to David Aldridge.
I see 5 viewers and only 2 likes, so
I asked him what's the hardest thing about
No.
facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer. And you
that's another out of bounds.
offensive glass.
We have another
All
chance
order.
here.
All of it. Guys,
Thank you, David. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon
Good
with
dunk.
the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage,
Should
attacking
have been
the
a steal.
heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Gordon. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, to the paint.
Dunk that.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
let's go.
just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
And yeah, Gordon.
Drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
He may not have
A little bit late.
traditional power forward
I see you.
but his
No,
talent,
what?
well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
Over the defender. Come on. Damn.
Rebound by the Celtics.
White with a stop.
Tatum on the wing. 5 points in the game. And here's Porzingis.
Okay, he's trying to cheese inside. Nope.
Can't hit that one.
Not
Good
gonna get
defense
that.
by Jokic. Denver in the lead. Pass to Gordon.
The
A
move.
good finish at the
The
rack
pass.
off the slick feed. Gordon's got 6.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him.
Okay, we got a game.
The triple.
We got a good game here in front of us. As I called it. As I called it before we started it.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Inside.
8 seconds.
Here's White. That's a miss. His second after
Yeah,
two
he's
shots.
trying to cheese.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Good shot.
Denver shooting their
Shot
third
Murray.
free throw attempt of the game.
Punish them for the foul.
The Nuggets leading by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Jokic wide open
Winnie.
shoots. Drills it from outside. Jokic has got his second basket.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there.
Actually, was no need to foul, but he was trying to score inside with him. So
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Left side, Brown. Just 3 on the clock. Outside Holiday.
what?
Shortage of scoring here.
Hey, no way.
Nuggets
Murray, you
lead
gotta get
by
closer.
4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
17.
We cannot let him score like that. He threw it like in the last second.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first
He
half
threw
in
it like
this
he
one.
doesn't care about the game.
And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really
Good
by
move
their
for the
unselfish.
season.
They're playing for one another and
Too strong.
focusing
He
on
bulked
making
up
winning
this season.
plays. You love to see it.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier
Really like
offensive
his
unit.
play style.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Gotta be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Another greenie.
Jokic outside.
Jokic from deep
A
range.
three-pointer is right on target.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also,
Another
how I've
three.
grown. Being a great screener,
Back to
delivering
back to
passes
back
on time
threes
and on target.
for Jokic.
That's important to being a great teammate.
Raining
I'm focused on being
threes
a better basketball
on the
player.
Celtics.
Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff,
Out of
DA,
bounds.
as always. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
On the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Down low. He shoots again. Right side, Gordon. Nice hit again.
Shot. Over the
And
backboard.
assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now.
Yeah, I was trying to pass it, but and pump fake it, but he was going up with
Pass
it.
to Horford.
Jokic. So
To the middle.
that's my bad.
And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Oh, through it
Cooking
down.
with Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
You gotta figure it out how to stop that
Capable of
guy.
being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused
It's a violation.
so far in this one.
Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting
He's gonna
teams
take
have
time
had
out.
more success. I think the game
The
has
Celtics.
changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Come on. He's not gonna skip the timeout. What is he trying to do? Waste my time? We got time, chat. We got 40 minutes until the end of the stream, so I don't care. We are doing the 2 hours stream either way. Okay, let's see.
Murray with it. Jokic on top. For Porzingis.
Damn, a little bit early.
Missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside, Porzingis. And here's Brown.
No, that's
outside.
full in his face.
Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets leading by 10. Richard, when you talk about
Good
Jalen
dunk.
Brown, many scouts
Slamming
felt
it
he'd
down.
never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered.
How's the
He
audio,
wasn't
chat?
a great
Type in the
shooter
chat
when
how
he
is the
came
audio
into
on the
league,
stream.
and his ball handling
Is
also
it good?
needs to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown.
Ain't no way.
Clock at 3. A 3
Shoots
from
it.
Porzingis. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. They get it again.
Bullying, yes sir. Jokic, we're gonna get the quit with this move. We're gonna get the quit. Type W's in the chat. Let's see what is the next opponent here. Okay, we have 1 point away from the Silver League. Yeah, audio is fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I had some problems on the last streams, to be honest, so that's why I'm always asking. Okay, we got Gray here. A lot of games played, so he knows what he's doing. Let's see if I can go with Portland. Let's see which team he picks. Let's see which team he picks. Ten seconds. He's gonna wait. He's gonna probably pick something good. He's gonna probably pick something good. The Raptors, okay. Not bad. I think the 2K just gave it to him. I think 2K just gave it the team to him. Okay, let's see. He's in the settings. He's in the settings. Twenty seconds left. 10 seconds. Okay, let's see. Okay. Got the Raptors. Got the Raptors now. We play them. Now we playing against them.
It's the Toronto Raptors and the Portland Trail Blazers. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting.
Big man puts it on the deck, gets
Quitting.
to the cup, nice.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And Simons wide open.
Then that's too late.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And there's the 8-second call.
Yeah,
as
he's
they
not
can't
playing.
get it across half court in time.
I think he's not
Well,
playing.
you and I, Doris, are both pumped up for this game, aren't we? Two exciting teams going head-to-head tonight.
Kevin, we've got great athletes almost everywhere on the floor tonight. The play at the rim should be electric. Let's go. This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
That'll be a 5-second call. And here is Simons. Pass to Avdia. Good work there as it goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
I don't know why people go to a game to just
They're
see
going to
their...
turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. A little over a minute gone here in the first
That's a
quarter.
quick jump shot.
Pirtle with the ball.
Yeah, the game is gonna put him away probably soon.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. It's been a quick start for Portland. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Takes a three. Knocks down the three.
Shot.
They've been excellent.
We're gonna
so
take a
far,
timeout.
coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Yeah, they...
And the timeout
He is not
called by
playing, he's
Darko
just wasting our
Rajakovic.
time.
Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to
He's
adjust.
wasting our time, that's it.
That'll be a 5-second call. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Pass to Kamare.
Kamari.
A three-pointer, no good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And Portland with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Fires from deep.
Hit it.
He's the long-range jumper. Kamari's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid.
I'm from Slovenia.
Guys are making their shots. That's critical.
I'm from Slovenia.
Now Simons. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the
Come
lane.
on, this guy gotta
He's
quit.
got 8.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They
This
want
guy
to
gotta
control
quit.
the paint.
Okay,
They have used their size
let's
and
go.
their
We are getting promoted to the Silver League. 2500 VC. Okay. So, now we are gonna go and play the Silver League game. These are the accolades I'm trying to get. User 1 with every NBA team in Play Now Online. User unlocks all eras teams. User unlocks 15 all-time teams. User unlocks 30 all-time teams. User won a game with every all-time team. Okay, so I think the rewards are unlocking all the All-NBA teams. Charlotte all-time Hornets, points to complete. All the eras teams will begin earning all-time teams as your reward for bronze, silver, gold. Okay. I think I know how it works. Yeah, Abzila, I'm from Slovenia. I don't know if you heard me. Okay, we got some experienced player here. Trying to play with Brooklyn. He has the balls to play with Tier 3 team. Let's see. Phoenix. Let's go Milwaukee then. Yeah, if he picks this type of teams, I'm just picking the matchup, you know. I'm not gonna try to make it hard for myself, like I said before. What time is it? It's exactly 11 and 2 minutes. Abzilla, it's 11 and 2 minutes my time. 11 p.m. So I'll be streaming for 30 more minutes. And then I'm off. Got enough league points for today. I'm gonna be streaming every day, so but it's not gonna be just this game.
Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of
Okay, he's a cross-play player, so he's on Xbox.
Outside Durant.
Interesting. First game of the Silver League.
Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here's Prince.
Why is he taking so much?
Here's Antetokounmpo.
It's taking so long to execute a layup.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis.
That's why he gets stopped.
Get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Wow, he hit that.
Shots good by Booker.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Inside. And
yes, sir.
With the jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Durant just inside the line.
Damn, good shot.
And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night.
Yeah, we gotta take advantage of Giannis.
When you look at the whole package, is Durant
That is how we're gonna play.
Player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is
Because
a
I
player
don't
who
use
can literally
Milwaukee
play every
regularly,
single
so
position on the floor.
I never use
Size,
actually
7
one
foot,
team.
The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the
I always
decision-making.
switch the teams,
I am not
like
sure we will
when we
ever
play.
see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And with an
Then
update
why
from
did
the
he jump out?
sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, forcing him to take shots instead of giving him
No,
the
why?
ones he
That's
wants.
a slowest
Coach
reverse
said it's
layup.
obviously easier said than
Why
done,
would you
but
choose to
if
go
you let
with that?
Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
No.
All right, David, thanks.
That's a
Why
surprise.
did he go on the other
really
side
out
of the ring?
character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Richards. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
They got Kuzma, I forgot that.
That one.
Damn, Giannis, go for a rebound. You didn't even
And it's Phoenix's ball.
lift your arms up.
Booker looking around.
Yeah, we always play some ball defense.
Kept alive. Pass to Richards. Outside Beal. Lock at 6. Here's KD.
No, that's constant
You know what?
defense.
They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. So it's the Bucks now. Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Durant. Giannis inside. 6 points for him.
Yeah, we gotta cook with Giannis. We gotta cook with Giannis. It is what it is. If I will play with like the Bucks, I will use other players too a lot, but like we don't even have the releases down. So I'm just trying to take advantage of what we have on our roster. Why I cannot continue?
And Phoenix making a change here. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Now, granted, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Jones, following the basket by Giannis. On the wing, Booker.
Why?
Driving the lane. 5 on the clock. There's O'Neal with the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
No.
Not quite enough defense.
That's my
that
bad.
time around, just lucky he was off.
Yeah, Kuzma cannot guard
Here's
KD.
Durant. And
He
the
got
jam
cooked.
by Kevin Durant.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Good on the bucket. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's Lillard. And
Good
Lillard
dunk.
throws it down.
Love to see healthy Lillard back on the court. Sadly, we're not gonna be able to see him for a long time in real life.
Stolen by Kuzma. Here's the break. 1 second separating the shot clock in game.
Oh.
And well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Booker. A kick out to O'Neal. Left side Durant. Back to Jones. He gets it up. And the last
Okay,
shot
I was
before
about
the
to say.
buzzer is off.
No way.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Yeah, I think this is the last game, chat. The last game of the stream. We are always online, so like every day we are doing something. On this channel or the second channel. The second channel we are streaming too, so. The GsnaGs experience one.
Great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So we got a punish in the paint.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still
Okay,
trying
okay,
to
good
perfect
shot.
their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to
he's
build
gonna
it.
foul.
The's another level Dame and Giannis can
Getting
get to.
nervous.
Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Good move.
For his 9th make in just 12
Yeah, we
shots.
got.
That's it.
I don't like how we play this game. The Milwaukee Bucks, but it is what it is. He didn't find the answer for that. You gotta utilize Giannis.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Giannis. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, he's gonna take the
Giannis has
time out.
got 20 points.
He's gonna be probably really pissed.
Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct just vanished the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Beal. Fires for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
At least we are playing on ball
This
defense.
simply stated, been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to. Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board.
Damn,
I don't mean style
Prince.
points. Now Beal, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Over Prince. Beal gets a wide open look.
Yeah, that's my bet.
All good.
He
Now
got
he's
stuck.
3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Lillard. Two
Good
free
foul.
throws coming up, and
Let's go. Let's try to make both.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
Damn, that's
Kevin,
bad.
arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Giannis, that's a two-pointer. The shot comes out. Suns trail by 10. Outside, KD. And
foul.
Lillard is going to pick up the
Good
foul.
stop.
That's his first foul.
That's a good foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Screen by Durant. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And the Suns miss again. Bucks leading by 10. And
Damn, should have been an N1.
2 at the free throw line. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll
No
get a
easy
chance
buckets.
at the line. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
To the inside, Kuzma.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Giannis says, get off
Chuck.
me.
26 for Giannis. Are we scoring 50 with Giannis in the play now game?
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Suns trail by 15. With the step back. Here's Booker. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here.
Come on.
The Kumbo, no good. And here we go. And Allen slams it in.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Lillard left side.
Good move.
One falls. His second basket of the
Got
game.
him.
He's now 2 for 3.
Boy,
Booker
that's a
cannot guard us.
backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent
But we
knows
cannot
they
guard
have
him.
absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Giannis throws it down.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass.
Damn,
And that
tried to
screen
steal it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's There's 39 seconds left within the first half.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Booker left side. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
Pass to Prince. And Kuzma has it in the corner. The offensive rebound. Lopez.
Damn.
The layup off target. He can't get it to go.
Nobody else can hit the shot apparently in our team.
And has been the driving force for Milwaukee.
A little bit of the excuse why we always using Giannis here.
Absolutely no stopping him.
Nobody else can make a shot.
Shortly.
Okay, third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Screen by Giannis.
No.
good
Come
on
on,
the shot.
Kuzma. Come on, Kuz.
Suns trailed by 13. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well. Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
The Suns have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating.
Hit it.
This season, they dropped down to number 19.
Game time.
Yeah, shifting
It's Lopez time.
coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be.
By the way, whoever's watching, press that like button, means a lot for the channel.
Following the 3 from Brook Lopez.
Okay, we got KD.
Here's KD. Will not go.
Lillard with a stop.
Well, if the defense gives them that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's
Oh,
just
dunk.
a little bit out of rhythm.
In the poster.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He
15-point
deals it
lead.
with conviction.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now here's
Trying to
Booker.
go inside, take
He's got
advantage.
10.
Yep. Trying to take advantage of small Lillard.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Yeah, he's playing 5 out.
Prince
2-3 zone.
That 3 off the
Playing
mark.
2-3 zone.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should
That's
have done more on that last play.
And here's KD for 3. Bucks leading by 13. And
No.
stolen by Booker.
Should have passed it to
And
Brook.
Phoenix pushing it up now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in.
Good
That's
stop.
my confidence. I don't
There
follow
ain't no
media
easy
or
buckets
stats.
around here.
What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice.
Okay, that's a
on that
mismatch.
possession.
That's a mismatch.
Giannis inside.
Good move. Bully season. 32 for Kumpo.
And those are the kinds
Antetokounmpo.
of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Durant. Phoenix.
Good
no
move,
that
but
time
not
either.
gonna be able to finish it.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
What was that, Lopez? Over
The rebound
Bill.
by Richards. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Okay, he got me,
You
he
just
got
need
me.
a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Now here's Lillard.
Lillard.
He has 5. Giannis outside. Here's Kuzma.
Kuzma.
Flying
Damn.
with his 3.
That was a little bit too far for Kuzma.
Suns trail by 13. And we know Kuzma's always
For
been
our
a
guy,
terrific scorer,
Kuz.
but great, he's developed as a passer
That's a good
over
foul.
time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader.
That's a good foul.
Into that role, and he puts effort
Lopez
into
Persteta,
orchestrating
yes
for
sir.
his teammates.
And Richards drops them both.
Yeah, but we have no any other
Process
center.
to bring in all their stars.
We can bring
The Suns
Portis
don't
in
have
maybe
a lot of ways to add players in the near
for a
future.
small period of time.
Control their draft picks for the next 2 years.
Good dunk.
That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Booker outside.
Nah, Kuzma is good, but he has a slow jump shot.
Bucket.
He has a slow jump shot. That's the
Devin
problem with
Booker
him.
will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
It's a N1. Giannis.
He's on his way to the line for one more.
Bully season.
Sometimes he can score more points.
Are we really gonna score 50 with Giannis? That's
So
crazy.
it's both teams making substitutions here.
Damn.
Third free throw shot of the game.
Original free throw for Giannis.
Expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
All alone from mid-range. They know he
Got
won't
Prince.
miss many of those.
Inside. I see you.
Over in the corner.
Green.
The
No.
Bucks miss again.
Green not
Suns trail
greening.
by 12.
AJ.
34
on, Prince.
seconds left
Lock
in
him
the
up.
third quarter.
Lock him up. Lock him up.
Outside Beal,
No.
and he drives
He
in.
glitched.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Damn.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Giannis bulldozing over everyone.
Outside Green.
I see you.
Over in the corner.
Lillard. Dame time.
Up a three.
Damn, not
Milwaukee.
anyone
Don't get
is
that time
hitting the shots. Only Giannis. That's why he has almost every
either.
point.
Prince. And he got that
Okay,
one
last
on
quarter,
time, but
10-point
doesn't go
lead.
in. And so it's the Milwaukee
Let's see
Bucks
how it's gonna end.
with a 10-point lead.
The last game of the stream. We have 8 minutes left
Fourth quarter has arrived.
of
So
the
good
stream.
with
5 minutes left of the game. 10-point lead for Milwaukee. Let's see how it's gonna go. Phoenix has the ball here.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Phoenix.
Watch out.
It's a 10-point game.
Watch out. Yeah, of
Devin
course.
Booker
Easy lane.
attacking. Good on
Easy
the shot,
lane.
and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Okay, we got
Putting
Kevin
up points
Porter in.
is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Trent, right side.
Hit it. Ain't no way.
Outside
Nobody's hitting the shots.
triple.
Look at that.
There's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
It's Trent on the wing.
Look.
And the Bucks miss again.
Damn. Everybody's selling. The RNG is real.
Out to the
They're
right
trying to
wing.
make him a comeback here. Why did he jump? I didn't even press that.
With the slam.
We're gonna take a timeout.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's
We're
what
gonna
they say,
take a
right?
That's
timeout.
right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
We're gonna try to stop that
And
RNG.
Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Nah, AJ is too bad. I cannot play AJ. Should we put... I'm gonna put Prince in.
Let's check in with our reporter.
He can play the small forward.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he told his guys...
Look at that.
Get comfortable.
Look at that.
So we got a little breathing
Green
room.
in the
So
first
what?
possession.
That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep
Prince,
the effort up.
the only guy that ever hits a three-pointer.
And it's Jones scoring on a gorgeous play.
Just good, aggressive drive.
Everybody was shooting threes,
Over the D and went straight
trying to make
to
it.
the rim.
Then comes Prince
It's
and
Prince on
makes
the
it.
wing.
2 in a row, buddy! That's crazy.
Prince has got 6.
Everybody tries to
It's a
make
real
it.
skill to be
All of
able
them
to
brick,
move
and
without
then
the
I put
basketball.
Prince in,
Three,
and
Prince just
what a
looking
great
for windows to
addition.
score, and he does.
There was a substitution of a game.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
If you win a game, that's what won us a game, to be honest.
Bucks passing it around. And it's Royce
Damn,
O'Neal
gonna take
with
a
the
foul.
That's his
High
first
IQ
foul.
play, yes sir.
And Phoenix making a change.
We just gotta hold the lead now.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
I see you.
Shot clock at 6.
Another one. No, Prince.
Suns trailed by 8.
Not letting it fly for the third time. That'll be crazy.
Booker.
Yo, Abzilla, thanks. Means a lot. Means a lot for the follow.
And 2 free throws coming up.
Share it to the people.
With all the content.
We gotta get the people to watch on stream on Twitch too. So we gotta get the people to watch Twitch stream too. Okay, let's see. Train,
Bucks leading by 7.
dribbling. I see your Porter.
Porter.
Mid-range. Nah, everybody's
No good that time either.
breaking.
And it's Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, because we are every time we are switching the teams, so I cannot learn the jump shots properly. Giannis just too much. How much? 36 in a play now game.
From Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Okay, good move. I see you. Get that. 6-point lead, 2 minutes left. Let's see, close game. That's what I like. That's what we like. Porter, I see you. Prince. Damn, should have let that one. Should have let that one fly. Prince. What are we doing? Prince. Let's put Lillard in. Let's put Lillard in.
Upside Beal. And here's Booker. Outside Durant. From the arc.
Nah, I was in his face.
That shot off the mark.
Porter, come on.
The ill-advised threes isn't how you want to
Greeny.
gotta have better shots.
Good shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna let Bobby in. We're gonna let Bobby play.
Booker outside. Screen by Durant.
Great steal. Go for it. Come on, Trent.
Here's Booker. And so it looks
Okay.
like the Suns will
We're gonna put
retain
Lillard in.
Great instincts from
Like of the stream, by the way, whoever's watching. Last game, last minute of the stream. What is gonna happen? 4 seconds. He shoots it. Bricks it. Gets the rebound though. Nobody grabbing the rebounds for us. That's why it's good to have Brook Lopez inside.
And the dunk by Booker.
No, no. Are we gonna choke it? I tried to pass it to the point guard, not Giannis. I don't know why is Giannis doing there.
There's 38
Trying to get the
seconds
ball.
left to play here in the fourth.
I know he's trying to take over, but we gotta chill.
Great D that time.
Okay, they're gonna foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Lillard.
And he commits the intentional
We're gonna
foul.
foul. Okay, hopefully we can make these free throws. Okay, we make the first one.
That makes it a 7-point lead.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent
Makes both.
in the world, but
8-point
man,
lead.
this guy is a great
No buckets
leader,
here.
lots of charisma, and he holds
No
his
buckets.
teammates accountable.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
He can score too.
And the dunk
He can
by
score it too.
Lillard with it.
Okay, we're gonna.
And so they choose
I tried to
intentionally foul.
let the clock run out, but
Choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see
shot.
on the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's both.
And so both free
8-point
throws are good.
lead still.
It's an 8-point game.
Let's
And
see
the
what he
Suns
will
call
do.
time
He will
here.
go for a 3-pointer probably.
We've got 22
Okay, we're gonna put
seconds
Lopez
left
in
here
because of
fourth
the
quarter.
high.
Guys, your thoughts?
Okay, Prince is gonna play.
Late to implement a plan B
Uh,
this game.
yeah, we're gonna let it be like this.
Well, I think he might
We're gonna
just
put.
remind these guys,
We're gonna let
hey,
Lillard in
finish
because
the
he
game
has good
the
free
right
throw
way.
rating.
We've
I
got
will put
22
Porter
seconds
because of
left
the
in fourth
defense, but
quarter. Outside for Beal.
Okay.
Oh, and that cuts
Yeah,
the lead
that's
to
good.
just 5.
Instinctual playmaker.
That's good, that's good.
Hooker,
We can
very
make that.
crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Then they almost fought.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. We both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
7-point lead.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 7. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons.
Nope.
Coach not wasting any time.
10
making
seconds.
his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's
What?
get it over with.
That's the RNG for you. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, we got it back. Prince. Prince with a clutch. Still player of the game. Taurean Prince. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. We make the first free throw. Either way, there is no way we can get a shot off in this game, so 0.2 is not enough. W's in the chat. Taurean Prince gets us a W with a clutch steal and back-to-back threes. The only guy that could make a three-pointer, besides Lillard though, in the early first quarter. W's in the chat.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris.
Yes, sir. 36 for Giannis. Prince 8 points, but very much important 8 points. And a steal. So that is how we're gonna finish it. The new episode coming soon. We are live every day, so either on this channel or the other one. So all I can say, enjoy the rest of your night. Like I say, GsnaGs out.